is February 10th, Saturday, February 10th, just about 11 o'clock in the morning. Taking the dogs out to the bush, let them do some running around, and I'm going to kind of scout out an area where I'm going to set up my canvas tent. So some weekend coming up, I don't know if it's going to be February long weekend or March or in between there somewhere. But I'm going to, me and boss are going to go set up the canvas tent and spend a few days in the bush. So we're on our way to go find a spot. Well, it's not starting out very good. We just got onto the road. I got a long way to go yet, and you can see the road. It's just one big skidoo trail. So this is off the road here. This isn't deep. Like, I mean, this is only 4 inches. This would be nothing to drive through. But where I'm going is likely going to be a lot deeper. It's a lot less traveled, so there won't be a skidoo trail for me to get to it. And yeah, so we're going to keep going. We're going to see what it's like. But I might be looking for a new area. Well, this is what I was afraid of. So we've got a packed down skidoo road, and then we've got not so much. But I think we can still make it. I'm still in two-wheel drive, so not worried about it yet. Looks like there have been other trucks that have driven down here, so it should be okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, not bad. I wouldn't want to go off this trail though. Looks pretty deep on the edges. Somebody's been pulling a sleigh or something. Oh, really? What is that? A quad? Track? Looks like, I don't know what that is. Looks like it's got tracks. Maybe it's a quad with tracks hauling a sleigh or something into there. Well, that's pretty shitty, because that's where I wanted to go. Well, I think me and the dogs will take a walk. I'll see if I can pull off the edge here, and I might have to go further down and check something out. Come on. Let's go, bud. Let's go, bud. Come on, guys. I'm trying out this new Easy Grip. Holds the camera for me. I'll show a picture of it if I can, if I remember. But yeah, basically I can have my gloves on and I can still work the camera. I don't have to hold it. I don't have a DSLR, so I've got the long camcorder style. I almost got stuck just pulling off to the side of the road, so there's no way my truck's getting in here. Hey, get away from that. Dead squirrel. Well, whatever this is, somebody got off the machine, went into here. Looks like they put ribbon marking on the trees there. This is a designated cutting area, so I don't know. We got some deer tracks. Just a doe. Good boy. Come on, Nika, let's go. Come on, let's go. Girl. Come on. She's already getting cold. I have to go back there, right? If this guy went down, if this quad or whatever went down here very far, he must have to clear the whole trail out. There used to be big trees falling across here. Yeah, he keeps going. No point in me continuing. This is already too far for me to be carrying all this gear. I don't have a sleigh big enough for it all. Come on, boss. Come on, bud. Whoa. Alright. Well, I think it was my wishful thinking that I was just going to be able to drive right up to a camp spot. So when I set up this canvas tent, whenever I do it, that's okay, baby. Don't cry. Whenever I set this tent up, I pretty much have to be able to drive to where I'm going because of how much gear is there. I don't do the wood cutting thing because I got a propane vented stove. I've checked out 3 areas so far, none of them of which my truck would make it into. Hey! It's just too deep, and right now it's too soft, so it's just powdery. And I found this trail. I've been down all of these trails many times, but you can see it looks good from the road, and then it starts turning into that. Now, although I'm gonna make this no problem, I don't know what's around the corner. So, I don't know. I need to be able to drive the truck to it, or I have to revisit my plan and possibly get a really big sleigh and hope that I can pull that into the bush. But going off the edge right now would definitely get me stuck. Yeah, no, I can't even go any further. I see trucks have been down here, but they're probably flying down here, and they probably got, other people with winches and stuff like that. Whereas I'm out here alone with the dogs, and if I get stuck, I'm kind of screwed. So I'll keep checking, see if there's something wide open and obvious. I have one more other area in mind, actually 2, but one I'm hoping is going to be okay. So I'll back out of here and we'll move on. Okay, well, this is one of the other areas I was thinking of. Doesn't look like it's very well traveled at all, and it looks very deep. But if I were to get in there, it's nice and open. Doesn't look like we're having any luck here, guys. I'm gonna put this camera down and give it a shot. Well, we just made it in. You can see it's quite deep. It's not too bad though. I don't think I'll get stuck in this. But that was a bit iffy. Anyways, it was starting to really spin and back up on me, like you can see here. You can see the truck trail, but then you can see that it goes down even further. So I'm on ground there. So looking at my leg, I mean that's got to be probably about 10 inches deep. So, and it's ice underneath, and then this crystally powder snow. So I don't know. If I can make it into here, it shouldn't be too bad. I might be able to set the tent up here kind of wide open, but I'm not far off the road. at that point. And that's kind of, I want it to be off the road quite a ways. There's my boy. So, I don't know. I could probably set up anywhere in here. Maybe I could, oh god, this is tough. Very deep. Looks like it dips down here, so I didn't want to drive in anymore, so I'm walking it. Should have let the dogs out. I could probably tuck behind this pile of rock. Doesn't look like any skidoos are coming in here, which is good. That's a good sign. Somebody's shooting something. Yeah. It's pretty deep here. I don't know. Sure I'm not. Try and tuck in behind these rocks. See if it's big enough. Depends what's on the ground too. If I remember right, this is an old gravel pit. And you know, I gotta shovel this down and put my pegs in the ground. See, for me to get to the ground, it's a long way. Long way. That's a foot. This canvas tent is 10 by 12. So there's no way I'm shoveling a 15 by 12 spot out here just for a couple days. Man, it's cold out here. It's about minus, I think only, I don't know, 15 or so. But I left my two mitts in the truck. And it's windy. Well, I'm gonna make my way back to the truck. Think about it for a bit. Have a drink. And we'll see. So far, this is the only area I was able to drive into, so this might be it. Well, we'll see what happens. See, this is how I come back to the truck. Windows rolled down. Ah, boy. Hey, guys. Yeah, skidoos. Really close to the road. Come on, guys. Come on up. Run around. Well, I think I found a spot. So you can see there's the main road. This is just a campsite in the summertime. Come on, let's go. But I'm able to pull in. See, there's a fire pit ring there thing. It's kind of a little raised point around this little pond here. So this is the Reynolds area, and I don't know. I don't have any of my fishing stuff in town, but if I go to the cabin before I come out here, I might be able to grab my auger and shack and try fishing during the day. I don't know. But you can see it's not a very big spot. Big enough for my tent for sure. But I'd be completely visible. I won't be away from any of the traffic or skidoos or people. During the day, likely, because I'll be doing this on the weekend, this place will be have quite a bit of traffic with fishermen and everything like that on here. You can see on the other side there's a shack out there already, or still. So it is busy. This is a busy area. I wouldn't have the privacy I was looking for, but it is a spot. The snow is not very deep, and yeah, there's no chance of getting stuck in this. So I don't know, guys. This might have to do. See what happens. I'm gonna make my way back now. So far, any good spot that I was thinking of going to is not gonna work. It's just too deep. In fact, that last place I was in, where I pulled in that was wide open, the old gravel pit there, I almost got stuck getting out of there, so I had to back up and follow my tracks out. I couldn't get off the main trail, it was just too deep. So, I guess we've got one spot. It's not great, but it'll work. Alright, so we're on our way back now. We're still on the main trail here, but I thought of one more spot, so I'm gonna go check that out and just see. Nice. I'm gonna go check out one more spot. Hey, it's alright, bud. Normally it's blocked off. It looks like it's a well-packed trail. I saw it on the way in now. It takes you to another place to go fishing, and there's sand pits there and quadding in the summer and that kind of stuff. Boss, stop. It's okay, bud. And again, the only reason it's hard for me to find a spot is because I'm trying to do this where I can take my truck right up to camp. And that's seeming to be a challenge here. I'm gonna go in here and just check it out. Oh, this is a well-traveled road. Give you guys a little view. So this looks like might be an option. Boy, that's deep in there. Depending on the activity back here, it's clearly a drive-in trail. More trucks have been down here than skidoos, but I want to see if there's people here. If there's people here right now, then I know it's going to be just as busy as the other area. But there's also a lot more ground in here to kind of tuck the tent away in. Like, even that's not bad. It's pretty public, pretty open. It doesn't look like it's near a main skidoo trail, so this looks promising. Oh, that looks like a good truck trail up there too. Well, we'll keep going here, and we'll see if there's a good spot. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Lots of spots here, anyways. Looks. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of spots in here where I can pull off the main trail. This is a much better area than that very public little chunk of land beside the ponds. I could tuck off to the side here, get my truck out of the way for the skidooers, and still probably not have too much company. I want to try and find a spot overlooking this big excavation pit, but even still, I'm sure I can get that. Like, I don't see anyone out there. There's obviously been people out there. I can see a lot of tracks and stuff on the lake and places where the augers have dug up stuff, but I can easily pull off somewhere here. Well, I think this is gonna be it, somewhere in here. I'd like to get up over here if I can. So I came from the left side, I'm gonna go on the right now. Go this way and see if I can get somewhere overlooking this big lake thing. Like even right here. Like literally right in there. Would be just fine. It's not too deep. There's only one truck track going through there. This ground is all sand and gravel, so it's gonna be hard punching those pegs into the ground for my tent. There's tons of spots here. I could set up right here. Overlook the lake. Be able to see coyotes or wolves or whatever crossing the lake. Yeah, this is a good spot. I'm coming here. Let's keep going and see what we have. It's busy, like this is a highway. This is so packed down from traffic, it looks like a highway. I wonder if a lot of people come here and with trailers and stuff and start their skidoo trips here or something, I don't know. But lots of land, lots of ground. I haven't seen a single person in here yet today. So to me this looks pretty good. So there we go, we've got a couple options. Nika, what you doing? Oh yeah. Oh, hey boss. Alright. Oh, it's okay, dog. Oh, jeez, both of you can't be up here. You stay in here. Come on, you stay in here, bud. Nika, you're killing me here. No, I'm not gonna let you out again, okay? Ah. Oh, squeaky, squeaky. Hey, shoot over. Scooch over. Come on, get over there. Get over there. So that's it. We've got our spot. There's tons of options in here. Even if it is busy, it won't be at night. So I'll get my solitude at night and me and the boy can go for a walk or whatever. But no risk of getting stuck. Lots of chance of seeing people in case I'm in trouble. You know, I do want that too. I still want to be somewhat accessible in case I have to get the wife to come get me or whatever, and her all-wheel drive will make it to here. But it's still a good combination of seclusion, at least for the nights, and ooh. That was sketchy. I guess my only reservation is the ground is sand. The ground is a sand gravel mix. So you can see here that is going to be extremely hard to put my tent pegs into, but even harder to get them out of. So I know when we were when I went elk hunting in my tent, some of the 12-inch spikes were the spirally kind, and I couldn't get them out straight. Like they came out bent all different ways. So I went to the store and got the straight spikes, hoping that it'll be easier, but I haven't got a chance to try them out yet. So we're gonna find out. But this is it. We found our spot. We're good to go.